Yo, yo, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. This is the multiplayer podcast. People are still joining. Jokers is running late, but okay, I see it. I got check Jokers in here. You already packed in here, like Roach. Like I said, be so kind, hit the like button. Baron is joining. Jay is joining. Hold up. I don't know what. Hold on, Alex. Hold on.
What's good, people? It's Xbox
448. Oh,
not for anything. What is going on, people out there on the YouTube land? Please not be turning the station. We are coming up in just a few minutes.
yeah. Hello. Hello.
Yes, we are here. We are hearing you. We hear you very loud and clear.
Yeah, John Alex having problems with his I asked him what browsers he using. That was him hitting me here. Oh no, Master's joining too. So anyway, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We're gonna hold it down till everybody get here. I don't know what's up with Mega. I text Mega, he ain't hit me back. But either way, if he ain't here, we're gonna throw his ass up under the bus. Don't worry about it. No, we do. Fuck shit. What's going on, everybody? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Like I said, we didn't give you the multiplayer last, but your boy was tired, man. And I wanted to play a little God of War. So much you can do in that damn game. You know what I mean? Did you finish the God of War?
No, man. I'm about to get back on it tonight, man. Baby calls, man. What can I do?
How far did you get? Shout out to everybody in the chat, man.
Honestly, to tell you, I'm just going back home after beating up that troll, man.
Oh, you at the beginning? Oh,
yeah.
Damn.
I'm at the beginning.
Hey,
I'm about to run through it on the weekend. I'm gonna run through it tonight and then on the weekend.
Yeah, man. I just defeated the Stone. If you heard him, the Stone, old Stone Warrior, the hell he was. He was kicking my ass at first, so I figured out what to do. But I will say this though. We're gonna talk about God of War, the sales. We're gonna talk about State of Decay today. Little E3 rumors. We'll talk about that. Then some L's gonna be handed out as always. Give you guys, you guys like to come to the multiplayer for. But the 3.1 million and from April 20th to the April 20, I think it was 22nd, they sold over 3 million copies. That's outpacing Horizon Zero Dawn, Uncharted, Bloodborne, The Last of Us Remastered. That was the big ones for this generation. Honestly, it's outpacing Halo. Halo 5. And it's not to even start this whole the console war thing. Halo did 5 million in 3 months. This thing has done 3.1 million in 2.5 days worldwide. So what are your thoughts about it, D?
That's honestly, it's well deserved, but that's a crazy number, man. That's like a week's worth of numbers. Like, what the fuck? Like, how much are they gonna sell by the end of this month?
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like I said, my man Michael Pachter predicted 10 million. It was a lot of hype. Yo, believe it or not, check it out, right? And it's something. What's up, Alex? You hopped in here. I was about to talk about you behind your back.
What's good, bro?
Oh, for fucking. Did you have to join from your phone?
Nah, I had to download Chrome.
Oh, okay.
Firefox.
Yeah. What type of mic are you? What the hell are you on?
This is a Yeti. Blue.
Sound you in the sunken place, but it sounds clear. Like you ain't got no furniture in your house, bro. You squatting? Fuck on.
No, I got the AC popping right now. It's like 90.
Say no more. But anyway, like I said, I'm sorry. I would say this outpacing all these games, right? I forgot what the hell last thing I said, but it's well deserved again. And that's something, like I said, I talked about on BGST and how, well, of course, you got Halo, you got Gears. You got Halo, Gears before. That's Microsoft Big Three. And I said, well, you were there, D. I said on BGST, while Halo and Gears kind of went down, for they're not being the behemoth that they once were. But you have titles from Sony like Uncharted 4 with Rosen, whether you count the bundle sales, whatever the case may be, and God of War. Now people slam Ascension, and it's crazy. Again, they kind of wrote off God of War. They went back to their root, not to the roots, but they started from scratch, and came back with how you said, rebooted the whole franchise all over again. They talking about already up to they're going to maybe put 5 more sequels in the game. Like, to me, like that's like setting the bar. I mean, even what Nintendo did with Mario. I'm not a big Mario fan, but they saying Mario Odyssey in Brooklyn, some goddamn where, the best Mario since 64. You know what I mean? And again, Microsoft have been missing that this generation, where their big 1-2 punch have went down, stock value, whatever the case may be, and while Sony's and Nintendo have risen. Like, what do you contribute that to?
Hunger, man. I don't know. They just talent. They have a vision, and they're willing to take risks. Microsoft has been playing it safe. Let's be honest. Well, Gears of War, I understand why they played it safe, because it was a new team and it took it over. And honestly, tell you, I think they did a great job with Gears of War. Gears of War was amazing, but they need some fresh blood over there. They need some new developers. Let's see what they have cooking for us at E3. But they need new ideas, and they need to refresh some of their old titles. Like I'm pretty sure we're probably going to see something from Fable, but I don't want to see the same old Fable. I want a new take on it, a new direction. I want to see a new art style. Like, don't just give me a new Fable that looks the same and plays the same. Give me some new experiences with some of your franchises. Like I've said before, bring back Crimson Skies. They have Perfect Dark. Like, don't give me Perfect Dark 1.1. Give me a complete different take on the franchise, graphically, gameplay wise. Give us some fresh new ideas, because honestly tell you, this generation, apart from a few games, honestly tell you, it's just been the same old shit with a new coat of paint. And I'm talking about all the multiplats too. Like, they've just been giving us a new coat of paint. That's it. Same shit. And after a while, all these games are becoming repetitive. That's why God of War was kind of refreshing. It was a new take on the franchise. They took a risk. They changed pretty much everything about the franchise, and it paid off.
Jay, what's up? Oh, Jay got his mic muted. Alex,
yo.
Are you there?
I'm here, bro.
Oh, what you on, bro?
Alex, you wrong for that. Oh my gosh, you wrong for that.
What?
Oh, nice.
I'm so 100 Xbox slave.
Oh, man.
Me strong. Hi.
Yeah. Hey, you starting already, man?
Yeah, man.
The show just started, man.
Yeah,
hey, Jay, what's going on, Jay?
Man, been good. Sorry I'm a little bit late, but
Let's go.
Kratos is here.
Okay.
And, ready to talk some shit.
All right. Like I said, we're just talking. We're just waiting for you guys to join. That niggas on nigga time, H9C time. Okay, of course, across the new, all over the way, everyone, the media, the YouTube, Twitter, Tumblr, everywhere. God of War 3.1 million, over 3.1 million copies.
Amazing.
From April 20th. Well, from the 20th to the 22nd, 2.5 days, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
And again, I put out a tweet, how you say, just catchy. God of War kills Halo, whatever the fuck, right? And they didn't. A lot of Xbox guys answer me back. Well, no, it didn't do 400 million, but in however long a day. But they did not realize in this that 400 million, that was including consoles, merch, T-shirts, stickers, and all that. That's not just
exactly.
And again, Halo, and I'm not knocking. Halo, it is a successful franchise, over $1 billion franchise.
Right.
I will give them that. But Halo sold 5 million in 3 months or something like that. This thing get over 3 million in 2.5 days.
Amazing.
So here's the thing, and I want to get your opinion on this, Jay. Gears and Halo, kind of, not saying they're not good games. I'm a huge Gears fan, but they kind of went down as far as what they once were. They're not received the same by the gamers, right?
Yeah.
But here's Nintendo. Kudos to them. They're saying that this was the best Zelda in forever. This was the best Mario. I got my man in Queens or some shit. They're doing a Harlem Shake. And where again, even Sony with Uncharted, that was better received this generation than it was last. So you have Uncharted, you have God of War. Both of those exclusive has ascended. You know what I mean? Growing up in review, Metacritic scores, sales, and everything. Why is Microsoft not had the same success as far as their IPs and their exclusives besides Forza? You know what I mean? Outside of Forza.
Well, I'll tell you like this, right? With Halo, I've been playing that since college. And so that series is long in the tooth. And the basic core of the game is the exact same game that we've had since the first one on OG Xbox. They never took many risks outside of the story to kind of freshen the game up. And you got to realize, I mean, we've had how many versions of Halo? Now, I'm not going to say it's a bad series. It's a great series. I just think those guys like me that have started with Halo will start, it grows stale. You know, I mean, and that's just what it is. It just grown stale. And we'd like to see them take risks. And even if they decide to keep Halo the same with Halo 6, do a spinoff, do something else to try to freshen up the series. I applaud them for the Halo Wars, but I mean, come on.
Well, you're breaking up.
I mean,
They want you to raise up his
I
microphone.
don't know. I just don't think that would.
Hey,
Jay sounds like he's swinging off.
Gears, I like Gears.
Damn.
Son, you talking to the tunnel.
hey, hold on. Hey, Jay, how about hop back in, Jay?
All right.
Yo, these allergies though.
I know. Tell me about it. I'm dying over here, bro.
Oh my god.
I just took a shot of Benadryl. I might go out on you. You know what I mean? Whatever.
Arius is the shit, man. That helps me with my allergies.
Yeah.
I normally get the shot though. Pause.
All right. I'm back. Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah. Much better.
But back to Gears. Gears is great. I like the series. Again, it's going long in the tooth. And one thing I can admire about Sony, what they did with the Uncharted series, they started the game, they completed the series, they said that's it. We don't want to run this thing into the ground where people are like, please stop it.
What game is this?
Uncharted.
The series, yeah.
You don't think there'll be no more?
No, it won't be anymore. They're already working on a whole new something else, a whole new other game. So that's it. That's it for that series. And I think that's great, right? They've given us enough content out of that franchise before we started to get tired of it.
Nah, they ain't going for Nathan Drake. He coming back, bro. I'll guarantee. Well, let me tell you something. Real shit.
It ain't coming, bro.
Let me tell you. Listen. Listen. We can make a gentleman's wager. I got $5, right? All I got. As long as the game makes money, you know. And again, it's a business. And look at Mario. We're going on how many goddamn generations? As long as they can keep in inventing, you know what I mean? Like they did with God of War. I don't think there isn't an issue. You know what I mean? How many goddamn Mario Karts or Zeldas? You don't kill off an iconic franchise, you know what I mean? Which they're not. I mean, maybe they might give it to someone else, the chicks, the females. The Uncharted series ain't going away. Maybe for this generation, you know what I mean? But I guarantee you, even if they give it to another studio with those same ad system, let them build on that, they're going to bring that back. It makes money for them. You know, it's Uncharted. And
yeah,
listen,
but see, you got to realize with Naughty Dog, right? They have the talent to have two totally different games.
I'm not negating that.
You got The Last of Us 2 that they're working on, and then now they can have that studio working on a whole nother game. You don't have to be stuck with just Nathan Drake.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm not. No, here's the thing. Jay, I'm not negating anything that you're saying here, brother. No, I'm not questioning your integrity. What I'm saying is that as long as it's still selling this Uncharted, so it was the best selling one out of the franchise, right?
Yeah,
it's on a high. And I understand that the Naughty Dog is making something else outside of the Uncharted series, but best to believe the PlayStation 5, maybe year 3, you want to see another goddamn Uncharted game. And guess what? When they show up that trailer, it's gonna be over the top. He's gonna be in a new mission. Maybe we're gonna take that motherfucker to the Iraq, look for this jewels or whatever. It's gonna be all over again. You know what I mean?
Spoiler alert. I don't think it'll happen because if you guys played the last one,
I haven't cleared it yet. Don't.
Oh, okay. Well, it's
I'm almost at the end, but I haven't cleared it yet.
It's difficult for me to talk about it because then it'll help you understand why there won't be any sequels to this game.
Hold on 1 second, my man here. Omar Crime Blazer. Hey Zaire, real talk. Would you be able to defend the Xbox One if you debated against Blackbuster Critic again? I can sell sand on the beach. I can sell motherfucking ice cubes to Eskimo, sell some motherfucking salt to a slug. I can do anything. I believe it. I say if I can do it, It'll be kind of hard though. But you know, Black Buster, you fuck nigga, so I'll probably slap him. But yeah, you know what I mean. It's fucked up. Listen, look, check it out, right? I'm sorry, I had to pay the bills. Now I want to go back to what you're saying, and it's crazy. New on YouTube, right? And everybody, that was the thing, you know, I didn't know, you know, debate in Black Buster was, I guess, destroyed. He has everybody debate on his channel, but the one he did with me. I'm a combative motherfucker. If I believe something in my heart, you know what I mean? You couldn't tell me, motherfucking, the Xbox One when the second coming of Jesus Christ, and man, your mother Baptiste. But that's neither here nor there, fuck nigga shit. But I'm sorry, I mean to cut you off. I had to pay the bills.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
No, but I can't even continue because, like I said, it's something that happens at the end of that.
But okay, look, here's the thing. What I mean by that, you see how they brought out the brother. Where the hell did the brother come from? It's a story.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm saying if you're saying there's gonna be an Uncharted spinoff like they did with the two girls.
I think there'll be a spinoff, but I don't know about the main because I haven't cleared it yet, but I did hear it's a definitive end where, like, you know.
That's what I'm saying.
They did the Lost Legacy with the women.
That's what I'm saying. They will have to
the brother and stuff like that. So
they got a love child. Fucking
they will have to continue with those characters and not Drake. There's reasons why.
All right, whether he did, listen here, he might not be dead. The camera spinned off him. He comes back. He found himself wake up 6 months later in the coma. I'm just saying anything can happen. Look at the beginning of fucking what's that Metal Gear Solid 5? My man wake up in the hot, like anything. It's a video game, bro. Long as they show that trailer and there's fire, explosions, you thought I don't know. I didn't get to the interview. I gotta get another one. Well, actually, I'm lying. I got 2 goddamn copies here. Once I finish God, I got some more shit to do. Finish God's one, I'm gonna do that in Horizon. But as long as, again, if say three years into the PlayStation 5 life cycle or whatever the case, they show that goddamn Uncharted 5 at E3 or whatever the hell, jokers are gonna lose their mind. I mean, I don't know. I mean, Nathan Drake is Sony's mascot for PlayStation.
Yeah, but he won't be able to. Like I said, have you beaten the game? The
No.
last one?
No.
So you have to end this one to understand why your theory.
I just told you, it don't matter if he's dead. You think he died, but he didn't die.
He dead.
You know what I mean?
He an old man, bro. He an old man.
Well, maybe they may reminisce. Maybe he might get a fucking son, a love child out there in Ethiopia, a sex slave. I don't know, man. But shit, even
listen,
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, Z. They in some kind of fashion, they can use the Uncharted name, and it may not necessarily be Drake, but it could be something else that continues that narrative where Uncharted starts over again or something like that.
yeah, you know, that's all that I'm saying. They can bring them back. You know what I mean? It's like telling a story. Like, how many sequels of movies you seen? How many times Jason died out there? They came back, him and Freddie. I mean, oh, it makes money.
Niggas is evil spirits, man. Niggas crazy.
Like I said, man, they don't believe in Jesus. That's why they come on, start this shit. Don't start.
Well, here's the thing, right? It can't be a prequel because once you play through Uncharted 4, you will find out why Alex is saying what he said. So that story is kind of, it's going to be hard, but maybe they can spin it some kind of way. I don't know. It's
a video game, right? I just finished Tomb Raider, right? Maybe he might find his own Trinity. Give him some goddamn Fountain of Youth. It's an adventure game. You know what I mean? Nathan Drake ain't going no goddamn. Maybe he might find the Fountain of Youth. It's a fucking game. You know what I mean? And again, they may take you to his evil twin. Whatever the fuck the case.
The genius, Z, the genius behind it, right, is that the good thing about it is they don't have to rely on Uncharted series or Nathan Drake to continue making games and continue making big blockbuster hits that we like. And that's the problem, right? You will never probably get tired of Naughty Dog games, or they won't run it in the ground. And I think that's part of the problem.
I think The Last of Us is going to take up that mantle, to be honest with you.
And what's crazy, The Last of Us has. I remember the developer saying that The Last of Us 1, it was just supposed to be one in the installment, and that was it. They weren't even trying to continue with it. And then they had to redig and figure out how they were going to continue with part 2. And that's the reason why they were saying that you're going to play more as Ellie than you will Joe. So that's how that whole thing ended up.
One thing I can tell you now about The Last of Us, though, is that game, I mean, if you think people going crazy over God of War and Spider-Man, that game there is probably Sony's next biggest franchise over Gran Turismo. I think it has a cult.
That's just going to be huge. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yo, hold on, but let me before we continue. Shout out to all my SOCOM people in the chat. I see y'all. They want to see SOCOM come back, and I think this is the best time to bring it back because everybody's playing. Listen, everybody's playing third-person shooters right now.
Who will make it? Who will
Fortnite, PUBG. What are they right now? Third-person over-the-top shooters, right?
That one SOCOM was a 2Com 3. That last one, that wasn't the issue. The camera angle, that shit was dog shit.
Think about it, but just think about this: if they brought back SOCOM, but in that third-person perspective, especially with Battle Royale shit coming out right now,
who will make the game? Because that last one, when the answers were, that was dog shit.
Oh yeah, because they have the team. There was like Slant 6 who made it.
I don't know. I don't know, but that was bad. That was bad.
Yeah. SOCOM 2 was the best SOCOM, hands down.
The last one that came out
was with the boom.
The reason that died is because as soon as they dropped it,
remember that
2 weeks ago,
PSN was down.
2 weeks later, the network got hacked and went.
But the game was dog shit though.
It was okay. They kept trying to do the Call of Duty thing, but it was just like.
Well, I bought the 3D. Remember the whole 3D?
3D. I had the 3D with the move. I had the gun.
Yeah.
I had this shit wasn't a good game. Oh, they go Baron. Laren, what's up, Laren? You here, baby?
L Booker, what up? He ain't even there. That was he on the phone.
Yeah, he get into character right now.
I see his picture like he was looking in the skies. Lucha Libre.
Yeah, nigga.
The top rope.
Oh man. Yeah, hold on a second right here.
Yeah, man. SOCOM though. Shout out to the SOCOM players, man.
Yeah, because man, again, I don't. I think Sony. I don't know. There are also rumors about them Sony making another Killzone 3. I mean, Killzone. What was it? Killzone 4.
I was never really big on that franchise, man.
I would like them to do that. Only now does Guerrilla Games have the experience.
You think so?
And they've hired the writers and the talent, because that was pretty much the main reason Killzone series never really did anything. It had a shitty story. They had shitty story writers and stuff like that. So now they got that.
Not only that, the gameplay wasn't all that though. It's like too stale. I'm glad that we're getting away from first-person shooters. Haven't you noticed the games that are coming out now?
Listen, if
they're pulling away from first-person shooters,
if they do a remake of Killzone 2,
third person,
that could be huge.
A third-person shooter would be dope.
They can revive SOCOM, to be honest with you.
That's what I'm saying. I want SOCOM.
I know nobody in here talking about reviving Killzone 2.
Oh shit,
this nigga.
Hey,
you sniffed that coke already?
Isn't this nigga banned from all podcasts? Did he get a PS4 yet?
You can't even. No
what
respect.
do you mean? What I need a PS4, D? Why I need a PS4?
Mute his microphone.
Yeah, mute this corny nigga. Get out of here.
Hey, yo,
Betty want to disappear.
PS4 then. Answer that question.
Hey, yo, did you lose the bet or did you win the bet? Did they get a 90? I don't know. The score keep going up and down.
95 or 94. Let's not act stupid, are we? Are we stupid in here?
So what's it?
Yo, didn't you have a bet with Black Bond and you left right after that?
Left what?
You lost that shit.
Left what?
You left the YouTube world right after you lost that bet.
Oh, I was
you popped up
before I started YouTube, and I've been wrestling since. So no, I didn't leave anywhere.
Okay, right. Hey, you lost.
Go to my channel. You can see the Wii U videos that they claim they don't exist. So I mean.
Hey, listen. Here's the thing. I
didn't upload themselves. They got there somehow.
So. Press one if you want us to ban Baron.
Hey, listen. I wouldn't have paid Black Bunny. He ain't a man. He don't pay us, but he was supposed to meet me for the fee in real life. He stood me up. He's the most honest person. He just fuck him.
Hey, look, it ain't never that serious, man. I mean, y'all shouldn't let Addict Duck get to y'all like that.
Oh no,
I understand that he spreads bullshit, and then you got people like he actually believes the asinine bullshit that comes out of his mouth. But I mean, all you got to do is research this stuff.
It's all crap. Ban this nigga. They want you to ban this nigga. Get him out of here.
No, hey, but listen, man. Hey, Baron, you there? It's like you on the road. It's like you working in the carnival or something, man. You got that motherfucking job.
No.
You want a mic?
No, I had a quick. Give me some eat, but
you had to get them some carbs. You got to point match tomorrow. Check it out now.
It's a no carb week, buddy. No carb week. Buddy.
My bad. I'm a fuck nigga for that. I'm sorry. Look, here's the thing, man. God of War, right? 3.1 million in 2 days.
Let's talk about it.
Ooh, 2.1 million in 3.1 over 3.1 million in 2.5 days, man. Mario ain't doing no shit like that.
You talk Mario? Mario Odyssey did 9 million in 3 months. Talk to me then.
I said 3 million.
You saying 3 days, my nigga.
I said 3 over.
What that got to do with anything? I mean, these are not numbers. We seen these numbers
what
before.
match you had earlier in the week, but your brain ain't working the same anymore.
No, your brain ain't working. We had these numbers before. This ain't nothing new when it comes to Nintendo. This ain't nothing new.
What game did you?
Welcome Sony to what? Finally, Sony, congratulations, you did something.
3 million in 3 days is nice. Don't forget, Halo 2 did 2.4 million in 24 hours.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know where people think 3 million in 3 days is like some kind of record or something.
Hours.
Wait, hold up. I gotta pay the bills.
We talking about 3 days.
The Raven
Yeah, that number's nice for Sony. I'm not.
Post up. You fighting the good fight that ain't even there.
No, I ain't crapping on. I got a copy of God of War sitting right next to me. I'm not crapping on it, dog. I know I ain't got a PlayStation yet.
Where you got no PlayStation?
We're working on it. We about to get the
I want it, nigga. I ain't gonna turn it down. Fuck is you talking about?
He get one. Let's get it.
We about to get this GoFundMe. Hey, yo, check it out though. Hey, shout out to the Raven Flow. He said, please mute like Laren's mic. He's a whole fuck nigga for that. But listen here, right?
If it was my podcast, you would have been gone a long time.
Hey, listen here. Now Post hopped in.
That is not yours.
Captain Saving. He said Halo did what? Halo 2 did what?
Halo 2 did 2.4 in 24 hours.
You gotta show the facts, bro.
Right, wait. You said what you say? Damn, homie. In high school, Halo was the man, homie.
But that was a while ago. Look, I'm not shitting on God of War. We need that for the industry. That should kick Microsoft in the ass and make them do what they got to do. I'm not knocking what God of War did. It deserved that.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. In the perfect world, but you got jokers on Twitter, getting damage control, and they're fine with what they have. They got they got third party for the single play mature games. I listen, you read the comments they send me, and again, maybe in Microsoft being the businessmen that they are, you know what? We gave you guys Quantum Break, we gave you guys Sunset Overdrive Rise. We didn't make no money. We gave you niggas some a diabetic meal, and we made 2.5 billion fuck niggas. So I'm keeping it real. You know, you niggas don't get these nothing straight to straight to DVD games and Game Pass. That's it. You know, and I had high hopes for State of Decay 2. You know what I mean? They said it was going to be the developer said it was going to be a AAA title. You know, but so I digress.
At least give it a chance.
Am I right? Am I wrong?
I don't remember the developer saying that, to be honest with you.
No. The developer said we got the receipt.
Hey, there's one thing you ain't never got to do, man. I forgot to say this is a drug-free environment. Anything you say will be used in a later podcast, and I would hate to question anyone's integrity. You ain't got to question my integrity. I got the shit right here. I'll bring it up for the. I got something. Come on, bro. You can catch me something like that. Hold up, let me share my screen. If D didn't read this, let me share my screen. You ain't got to do me like that, D. I'm trying to tell you, man. I love you like children. I see every day. Okay. It says here the first State of Decay game was in Steam Early Access for a very long time. How come the guest tasting period between the second game and the first game has been so short? Then they what's name? Studio Lab, Triple Lab, goddamn. So usually what you try to do with a sequel, that's the middle part. It says we didn't have the opportunity with State of Decay because we needed to switch engine. The first game used a cry engine, was fine for an Xbox Live arcade title, but that was not going to be this. But was not going to scale up to a full AAA title. That State of Decay 2 is going to be. I repeat, but was not going to scale up to a full AAA title that State of Decay 2 is going to be. We needed a more robust and more mature engine, so we pivoted to the Unreal Engine 4. Are you?
I don't know, man. With the game being $30, in all honesty, I don't know how anyone expected it to be a AAA title.
What?
We're not doing this.
No, we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that.
I was never expecting the.
There was a lot of hype earlier in the year about that game.
Personally, I was never expecting it to be a AAA. I was always expecting it to be a AA title.
No,
and I see it as a AA title. And to be honest with you, I'm excited for the game. To be honest, I can't wait to play it. I think it looks good. I think the Unreal Engine looks good. The gameplay looks fun. We're basing this off of like one or two outlets preview of it, and not even preview of a final build. And
a final build, the game comes out in 2 weeks.
Yeah, but they're not playing a final build, or they're playing an older build. And this was told to them that there's going to be bugs in it.
Listen,
hold on a second. But it's hold on a second. It's two outlets.
Hit the like button.
And you have about 7-8 outlets that like it, so that's a higher ratio of hate to like.
Okay,
he said 2 years ago.
I knew this excuse was coming, right? Once they started with the whole Game Pass,
bro, you gotta bring up your mic. You sound far.
Let me turn them up. Let me
just say one more thing. In all honesty, any game you have to wait until the game comes out, until you play the game before you can have a final judgment on it. I'm just being honest.
Okay, all right.
The game comes out, and it's the final build, and all the reviewers are saying that it's crap, and the gamers are playing it and saying it's crap. Then it's crap.
All right.
But until the game is fully out, you play it. How can you make a judgment off of it?
No. It's not looking that impressive anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
No, check this out. This is the excuse. I knew the excuse was going to come when Microsoft started with this whole Game Pass stuff, right? I knew the excuse was going to be when a game come out and it wasn't up to par, people were going to start saying, oh, well, it's only $10, or oh, it's only $20, so you can't expect much. That is what I did not want to have happen. I don't want people to start settling for mediocre
Hold up, y'all,
and then using that for an excuse.
Okay, I'm gonna do what I usually do. I'm gonna pay
first.
That's
first of all.
Bills around here. Okay, Super Jamaican with the $5 holler. How that man ain't copped the PS4 and the game? He lost a bet since when the game came out. It was at Metacritic of 95. Man's a fraud in the lane.
In the Metacritic score,
and then we have Classic Love on V103. He said, D-Explain Sea of Thieves, $60, unfinished. The Raven Flow said, State of Decay 2 isn't a 95, and Lack Laren is defining its bias.
Oh, okay, hold on. Hey, hold on. I also want to present to you guys Exhibit B, tweet here on Twitter, on the official Twitter account. He said the first one was amazing, played on the Xbox 360 and the Xbox One. Is this going to be an indie or a AAA title? And again, their lab said AAA all the way. I have a lot of things in the interviews. Said they got the full support of Microsoft. They get behind them. They want me to do it without them. It's a bunch of shit like that.
Yeah, he said Microsoft lowered the price on the title, so it can increase to make it easier for people to get access to the game.
Yes, sir.
Because they wanted a big install base, and they really going to get behind it and push it and build on it and deal.
Yep, that was the excuse, right?
The excuse.
The Raven Flow said Microsoft took $1 million people's money with that preview game. My Classic Love put State of Disgrace. Oh my God.
State of Disgrace. Yeah. Oh, these people are here.
You know what I mean? But again, so I did a video, me being messy. I mean, backing the fuck out when it was $30. They told me to calm down. Why could you guys complain about paying less for it? Because again, I wanted a AAA goddamn game. I don't care about the price. We haven't had a AAA game in a while, and I knew CFDs wasn't the goddamn answer. Now, listen, I ain't even gonna be psyched out because that was a dog shit game. Now, again, so we have this thing here, and we. There's no story progression with the co-op. There's tethering to the to the host. And again, they always use this excuse. Same thing with Sea of Thieves, that this is just the beta, not the final preview. The goddamn game comes out in 2 weeks. What's going to change in 2 weeks? Nothing.
Yeah.
How long has Sea of Thieves been in beta? 2 years? Ain't the same three. The goddamn game launched with the same 3 goddamn fetch quests. Like, I mean, it is what it is. And again, I think that's Microsoft justification here. You can try this bullshit ass game for $10 a month, and that's all you guys gonna get. Straight diabetic game. And they ain't listen. I told you before, they don't have an incentive to spend no money. Why? Motherfuckers out there damage controlling, so they don't want anything else. And then 2, they gave you guys Quantum Break, Sunset Overdrive, Rise. They didn't make no money off that shit right there. But no, guess what? We gave you motherfuckers Voodoo Vince, Lucky Tales, and all that shit, and we made $2.5 billion last quarter. Now again, you say men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie.
No, I don't know how old that bill was that Eurogamer played.
I don't think it
matters.
matters.
Do we know how old the bill was?
I don't know, but the goddamn game come out in 2 weeks. What's going to change in 2 weeks?
None of the bill and stuff. None of that matters. Why would you present your game in a fashion that would not be optimal? That's
show them the best light.
That happens all the time. What is you talking about?
Hey, post that fucking
happens all the time. Developers be all at E3 and at PAX playing old bills just to get their hands on it.
That's their problem. When they came down and showed Crackdown, why didn't they not show it? Why didn't they not show Crackdown 3 in its optimal form?
Right. I think the main fear that Xbox fans should have is if this is the quality games they're gonna give you on Game Pass.
You kill a
imagine the other bullshit they're gonna give you from here on out.
I'm not questioning the build of the game. I don't know if the build was old or new. I'm just saying that happens.
To Game Pass.
That happens.
Go pay that.
Listen, a developer wants to show you their game and their product. They want to hype it up as much as possible. Why would they show you a shittier version of the game? That makes no sense.
Especially 2 weeks before the game drops.
It's a preview build, man.
I'm not saying they gave them a shitty version of the game. I'm saying I'm not trying to damage control for State of Decay.
Yes, you are.
What I'm saying is that it happens, bro. It happens that developers, even at E3, developers they play these builds and the developers say, "Hey, this build is 2, 3, 4 months old or 6 months old, but expect these changes in the upcoming build." I've seen it. I've read these things happen in articles. Now, whether State of Decay was a new build or not, the game is almost out, so I'm pretty sure it's close to the final build as possible. So there's no way to damage control it. Yeah, but my damage control is strong today. Fuck nigga.
Just wait till the game comes out.
You know what?
Man.
We're just gonna offer you a contract, but fuck you, nigga. You ain't getting shit.
You know what? You know my contract negotiations don't even involve you, nigga.
Yeah.
Fuck is you talking about?
Me and P Rock is the one handing them out. What are you talking about?
Nigga, you ain't hand out a piece of paper.
Right. Right, yo.
Shout out to Gauntlet, man, with the $20, man. I forgot go to KFC on these fucking. Why these pathetic ass devs making excuses about CryEngine? You're telling me the engine can't handle AAA games, yet Rise exists, and on PC you can argue it shames God of War. I would hate to question the devs' integrity.
Facts. That's true.
Well, that is true because that Cry elite.
Look
you can't blame it on the engine.
Look what Crytek did for Rise Son of Rome, and that was what 4 or 5 years ago. So you mean to tell me in 2018 these motherfuckers can't get this stuff together with the fake AAA treatment?
Give them time, bro. Let the game come out.
How much time we need to give them?
Till the game comes out. Let the game get reviewed.
I just got back in. You paid the bills already?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I paid them.
Gauntlet. You got Gauntlet?
Let the game get reviewed. If the game sucks, it'll get reviewed poorly. It'll just be another Sea of Thieves situation.
We got Predator in here. Microsoft's making too much money to be giving us half-ass AAA games. Yes. Bottom line, they didn't want to delay State of Decay or Sea of Thieves, and they know Crackdown not going to be ready, so they rushed all this shit on Game Pass with the $10 holla. Shout out to
But now here's the thing. Now again, and I know every week, and fuck it, this gets good conversation. Fuck it, man. They gonna get thrown up on the bus every goddamn show until they get their shit together, right? Check this shit out, right? And again, I don't know what's worse, the shit that Microsoft is doing, or the predicament, man, or the Xbox community is sitting there defending this shit.
Yeah, allowing it. Yeah.
I mean, we're not speaking again. They look at me as me being a pariah. Because I always question, maybe it's not the context of my character, but maybe the color of my skin. You know, it is what it is. Hearts versus hearts curses, right? And again, I don't care about the attacks and this, that, and the other. But no one really ever addresses the bottom line of what I'm saying or what I've been saying. You know what I mean? I don't play this. I don't do that. X, Y, and Z. I'm unfaithful to my wife. All types of shit. I heard it all, right? Now, again, like I said, I got a special show for you guys tomorrow. And they're even, no, it's crazy as hell. Let me say this right. I'm not going to be, listen, I ain't trying to be too messy right now, but I don't want to tell it all. You got what you got going on right now, right? Then again, you, RDX podcast. What was that, Tuesday? Bunch of fuck niggas, right? You had the one guy. Yeah, but you had the one guy And I'm again, if you guys didn't hear it, they did the show yesterday, and this is the problem. Like, and this is on any side of the fence. You know, the shit that he said about, he wants to see things move away from, as far as games, exclusive talk, to better hardware. Like this motherfucker wanted $12,000 Xbox with 4 Titans in that motherfucker. Fuck the games. He didn't want to talk about the exclusives. He want more expensive hardware. Like, yo, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy.
That's the sad shit, man. That's crazy.
That's
that piece. I was like, bro, what are these dudes sniffing? They bugging.
Yeah,
I want more hardware, no games. What's the purpose of owning the hardware then? It makes no sense. That was your peoples, man.
Yeah, listen, we all love. I got it right here. I got the clip right here.
They bleed green.
I would love to see the exclusive war shift more towards hardware and services and less towards the game. I would love to see the exclusive war shift more towards hardware and services and less towards the games. I don't like my games being held over my head and other people's head because they made a choice, but make the systems as good as they can possibly be and compete on that level instead of putting out underpriced, mediocre hardware that kind of.
Again, you can't make this shit up.
How can this system be better if it
is
don't
this
have
what the Xbox community is result? Like, come on, man. And again, if you don't demand better, or like you're gonna continue to get your teeth knocked in. Hold on, the Raven Flow. I don't know if y'all paid this. We know why Microsoft didn't show Crackdown 3 at Gamescom. It was dog shit.
Oh, another one that's gonna be dog shit.
I know. Guaranteed. Shout out to Yobo 1245. Guaranteed that if Microsoft has a Turbo FE3, people like K Mega 100 and Xbox 448 will damage control. Those stubborn fuckers will never admit to defeat corporate. That was defeat corporate slaves. Again, some shit you just can't spin, but hey, they're gonna say that's a you problem. Not a me problem, but a you problem, man. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, this shit, wow. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and again, I am looking forward to Forza Horizon 4. I think it's gonna be an awesome game. You know what I mean? To say the least. But what else? Crackdown 3 ain't never been the answer. I was expecting, I'm not saying, I'm gonna say this right. I'm not saying that State of Decay 2 may not be a fun game, but I was expecting a AAA game. You know what I mean? It's not, not an Ori and a Blind Forest, not a, not a Cuphead game. I was expecting a AAA game. And again, the reason why was because the developers said they had the full back of the Microsoft, just, and then themselves said it was going to be a AAA game. You know what I mean? So, what the fuck was that?
They got robots talking to themselves. The fuck?
Oh, what the fuck was that?
I have no clue, bro.
Oh, my bad.
Damn. Hey, what's going on, man? You all right back there, bro? What's that, a sex doll or something, bro? What's going on, man?
Like a stupid.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But shit, man.
I mean, my whole thing is you got 2 weeks before the game drops, the State of Decay. We've been seeing God of War commercials for how long before the game came out?
Yes,
very long time. Where are these commercials for State of Decay?
To be fair, God of War really started to ramp it up closer to release, to be honest.
But we still had commercials. A month before the game released.
Listen, you don't realize, D. They had billboards, buses, commercials, beer cans, everything full of God of War stuff.
They even had
every game is gonna get that level of marketing.
The Golden State Warriors promoting this shit.
Yeah, but they weren't going hard until like a week and a half before the game was released.
Never. You're bugging. D, you bugging, bro. You bugging, bro.
I to be honest with you, okay, I don't want to argue the fact because
I'm not arguing with you.
But personally, I didn't see it till about a week and a half before the game.
Nah, there was definitely advertisement out there. But regardless of the fact that Microsoft is lacking, your last title that you dropped, which was Sea of Thieves, didn't do well. And now you got something else dropping, and you're not even pushing it. They probably know it's gonna be dog shit, and they rather not promote it and feel embarrassed. Like,
well, I think Microsoft is obviously aware of this situation because Aaron is gone, right? And he was the head of marketing. So
Aaron gone?
Not Aaron. What's his face?
Albert Pinello.
Sorry, Albert Pinello. He just left, and he was doing our marketing. So let's see what happens now.
Listen, man.
I don't think that's going. I mean, D said he going down.
He was the man controlling it, so he's gone now. So let's see what they do now.
So that's 2 years of
they have to get somebody to fill that position, and maybe it'll be some young blood. Maybe it'll be someone from the think tank. Maybe it'll be someone that has some fresh ideas.
Listen, I'm gonna keep it funky though.
Marketing is gonna change, that's for sure.
But they ain't got shit to market, D.
Right. That's
what are they gonna market? Xbox games, 360 games.
We cannot definitively say that until after E3. After E3, if they don't produce, then we can say that shit.
If you really think they're gonna show something for E3, man,
yeah, man, I do.
So, bro,
I do. I really.
We've
do.
been saying the same. We've been saying the same stuff for 4 years, man.
No, for 4. To be honest with you, this is the first year that I've ever been on the record saying that they need to show some shit. I've never said that before. So this is some Xbox fans will probably disagree with me, but I really feel this is a do or die year. And I'll be honest with you, I don't see Microsoft staying in a losing position for too long. They always rebound. So let's see what happens.
My whole thing is, I don't know, bro. You just released a $500 console, and it's not justifying anybody's purchase, especially me. Like that's the reason.
You know what? That's where I disagree with you. On the exclusive front, yeah, I can understand if you want Xbox exclusives. We're not getting the best shit right now. That is true. But when it comes to fucking multiplats, you got to be fucking kidding.
They're not looking that great. Look, y'all just had Star Wars.
You have a 14.
Bro, y'all just had Star Wars, and I can show you side by side comparisons. You cannot see the difference, bro, from the Pro version to the X version.
Yeah.
Maybe you know what? Honestly, tell you, I don't know what you're looking at. But to be honest,
what are you looking at? I can bring up facts
these
now.
These games, first of all, they have a higher resolution. They're using better textures. Most of the games, they have higher assets. They just look fucking.
The regular gaming, they don't notice none of that shit.
No. You saying otherwise is fucking fanboy shit. Let's talk factual. No. We gotta talk factual shit. Factual. No, these are the facts. Microsoft is lacking. Microsoft is lacking in exclusives. This is true. But when it hold on a second, when it comes to the hardware, they're fucking way ahead of the PS4 Pro.
You are wrong.
No, I'm not wrong on that. I don't need to say wrong. We have Digital fucking Foundry every week coming and showing us these fucking games. Running at 40p on the fucking PS4 Pro. Running 4K on the X. What the fuck are you talking about?
Hold on. Exhibit. Like my son like to say, here comes Exhibit A. Hold on, I got you right now. Hold on.
Wait, hold on, before you go to the bills, hold on. I just got back. I had to get something to drink. Lionel Bolger, shout out. He said Xbox out here looking like Kmart and Sears on the way out. Shout out to Sony for becoming the Google of the console market. Yeah. And my man Super Jamaican on D Neck, he said D ain't seen it because he was too busy reviewing them TVs in the stores in demo mode. Y'all see them pics? So them 2000. Hey, Jamaican, man, come on, man.
Hey, Super Jamaican, you know what? Get your fucking money up because I own my own store, bitch.
This is what I want to say.
Never keep it gaming, bro.
You can disagree if you want, but I'm gonna tell you here are the facts, right? Not every single game that Xbox has that's multiplat has high-res textures of 4K assets. That is a fact, and I'm gonna tell you that I can tell you the games that I have because I double dip on all of them on the Pro and the X. I can tell you.
I don't need you to tell me. All I need is digital.
I'm just saying you were wrong with what you said.
Digital Foundry. Digital Foundry has been cranking out these videos. Wolfenstein, Doom, Far Cry. I could go on and on. All of them are far superior on the fucking X.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you, you are one-sided, man.
How am I one-sided? This is fucking Digital Foundry.
You're
the fucking experts in this shit.
You take
stupidness.
You are not a fucking expert. You are not an expert.
You fuck nigga.
I play on fucking
nigga, fuck that nigga,
nigga, I play.
Hey, D, fuck that nigga, D.
Motherfucking president. I can fucking tell the fucking difference, you fucking clown.
Hey, D, fuck that nigga, D. You want some total shit.
Fucking bullshit.
You've been fucking wrong like 90%
bullshit.
of the time.
Come on now. Come on, Jack.
Nigga, you can say I'm wrong all I want. You can just go to fucking Digital Foundry's channel and look at all these fucking comparisons.
I got both fucking copies of the game.
Stupidness.
So what?
Get your fucking glaucoma check.
Fucking OLED.
Get your motherfucking glaucoma check.
So you can talk that shit, but you've been catching L since day
it's
one.
Factual. You catching the L on this because Digital Foundry is dissecting all of these videos on the fucking on the Far Cry runs 14 fucking 40p or 16.
Hey, y'all share my screen.
Well, why
it runs 16. Hold on a second. It runs 1690 fucking p on the fucking PS4 Pro. It's native 4K on the fucking Xbox One X. And you're telling me it's no different. Hold on a second. But you clowns are jumping around at the beginning of the generation of a difference of 180 bucks. on the regular fucking game. But now when it's like double the resolution, it's not a difference. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, I got a dig in the drawer, man. I got some shit.
Put that window right up there. I'll dissect that window for you right there.
Hold on. We can't.
We pay the bills real quick. Shout out my man Yobo1245. 2017 was a do or die year. They ruined it. Microsoft blew it last year. They will blow it this year. As much as I hate to admit, and he got a Halo theme thing on, man. Yeah, man. I might be right, but I'm saying I see it the screen though.
All right. Now you tell me where the fuck you see a difference, bro.
Yo, you think we're gonna see a difference on this fucking piece of shit compressed
it should look
you're playing right now?
better. See,
what
there's a difference. I can show you
man.
I can show you a regular PlayStation.
You know what?
Listen,
tell you,
I can show you a regular PlayStation 4 title.
I'm not gonna fucking argue with fucking ignorant people. I just look stupid arguing with you guys.
Yo, do you even play games
out there?
Do you even play games?
40p is not gonna look anywhere close to fucking 4K at fucking half the resolution. End of story. Let's move on.
All right, I'm pay the bills right quick. Trust in Judas. Alice, get that gordita out of your mouth, fuck nigga. I don't know what the gordita is, but damn, check it out your mouth, fuck nigga.
Well, I got a cold right now.
Okay, well, nigga said, nigga do tell. But now what's going on? Now I hear a lot that Xbox guys don't play no games. I don't know. I get accused of it all the time, but what the fuck's going on, man? I play what I like, but one thing I don't defend games that I don't play and I don't like. I wasn't that type of Xbox guy. If I ain't like the shit, I wouldn't defend it. Like I don't like Halo. Hold on. Lionel Bolton, let's keep it real here. Xbox has got popping last gen. Sony been doing this since the PS1. What proof is there that the Xbox can come back? Xbox may not be able the brand to stand the test of time like the PlayStation did. You fuck nigga. Damn. Lionel, why they giving them facts?
Well, the PlayStation is a more established franchise company in the video game division. This is known for sure. Now the Xbox 360,
classic love.
Xbox 360, they hit it out the park, and then they fucking stumbled with the fucking one.
They hit it out the park,
and they haven't really recovered. And then on their first party stuff, I don't know what the fuck they're doing over there, man. But they're just getting slaughtered when it's compared to Sony stuff.
It's over. Microsoft ain't never had a hold of this game. They got lucky with the 360. Them days are over, bro.
Shout out to Classic Love. He said this is better than any TV series that he watched. Nigga, do tell. D is so passionate, man. But I don't know, man. Where did it go?
You know what annoys me? Hold on, let me just speak my point. You know what annoys me is at the beginning of the generation when our games were at 900p and the PlayStation games were at 1080p, all these fucking guys were making fun of a difference of 180p. Now these games are fucking double the resolution difference on the X. A lot of them. Yet these guys are sitting here saying, "Oh, there's no fucking difference. They look the same." Get the fuck out of here.
I own them both.
How the fuck are they looking the same when they're fucking double the resolution?
I had Call of Duty on the PlayStation. I had it on the Xbox. It looked the same, bro.
Hold on a second. Let me speak to the real gamers out here. If you want to know the differences, if you want to know the differences, let me say my piece and you guys can talk. Let me say my piece and you guys can talk. If you guys want the real facts, all you need to go to Digital Foundry's YouTube channel, and they are the experts. And they break it down pixel by pixel, frame by frame, graphic effect by graphic effect. What game has more ambient occlusion? What game has better textures? What game has better shadows?
All right, you're saying that makes you a gamer? Just noticing that bullshit? You don't even beat games. I got status here that shows that you haven't even beat Halo 5, and you talk so much about Halo.
You are fucking backwards because I've said on the air many times I haven't beat Halo 5 because I hated it. It sucked.
Okay, but you don't beat games though, regardless of the fact.
Really?
What's the last game you beat?
The last game that I beat was I don't even know, man. Quantum Break. I beat Quantum Break.
How long ago that came out though?
Fucking Tomb Raider.
Listen,
right now I beat Grand Theft Auto. Right now,
War came out. I beat that shit in 2 days. I put the time in.
Yeah, I just had a kid, nigga. You dumb fuck. I
have a kid with me right now. What are you talking about?
You fucking clown, man.
This guy's crazy.
You got a store, you fuck nigga.
Oh my god.
You think I can sit at home all day and play games? Man, I gotta fucking make money. I got fucking kids to support.
Hey, listen,
man.
I gotta make my money too, but I gotta find time to talk about.
Honestly, tell you, I'm gonna say this.
I ain't just sitting here on podcasts making podcasts on my resolution.
There's that people's stats. You get a fucking life.
Okay, hold on. What's my man name? The Raven Flow. He says Microsoft has never prioritized first party stable, D.
What?
They never, I guess, prioritize like first party games. Microsoft.
They don't care, bro.
I think they rested on their laurels. They rested on the heels of Halo, and then Bungie just fucking left underneath them. And I don't know what they were doing over there, man. They underestimated Sony. I don't fucking know. But
so why do you have so much faith they can turn it around?
Well, because I listened to what Phil said, and Phil said 2 years ago, he said that, listen, we know we got to do this. We're investing in new studios. We're gonna build these games, but they take time.
We've been hearing this shit for too long, bro.
It's gonna take them time to develop these games. We know games take at least 2 to 3 years to materialize. So they addressed it a couple of years ago, and it's gonna take time till we fucking see it.
Okay, here's the thing. All right, well, I guess so. You said this 2 years ago. So whatever Phantom game that he's talking about should be in production, so we should be able to see something in this year's E3.
Exactly. We should be able to see something at E3, and if we're not seeing anything at E3, then these guys are over there jerking off, man.
And as far as exclusive, only thing we're gonna get this year on the Xbox is Forza Horizon 4 and Crackdown 3. That's it.
No, I think they usually surprise us with at least one game that we don't know about at E3 coming out in the same year. So I think we'll get one game that we don't know about, but I'm not counting on
a AAA game. I doubt that.
Yeah, I think we'll get one AAA game. I do.
They too busy trying to buy shit up instead of having their own studios develop.
I don't really care if they buy it up. I don't really.
I do.
How they do it. Just do it.
It doesn't make no sense because if they buy up an IP. I'm
not talking about buying up IP. I'm talking about buying up studios, buying up developers. Just fucking get it done.
They won't do it.
Listen, here's the fact. Let's all admit.
Bro, where are you?
He's driving.
He's on the horse. What the fuck is going on?
He said that nigga they ride the motherfucking dope. Do you want to ride on the backseat of a donkey? Chop it up with two guy. What happened, Jay?
Yo, you gotta put your headset on, bro. It's like you talking straight from the phone.
Slinging his web slinging. What the fuck?
So you got that web slinging.
Oh shit!
You got the fighting crime.
You got the top down. Jay fuck nigga for that. You got the top down. Oh man.
Yo, his shit sound crazy, bro.
Boy.
Yeah. Oh, what's up? What's up all day?
There we go.
What the fuck is up, nigga?
Hey, what's up, man?
PlayStation Nation in this bitch.
Hey, listen, man. Hey, listen. Hey, what's going on? They said D out there sounding crazy, man.
Hey, D, man, what's going on, bro? You need some help, bro? Where D at?
I'm right here. It's just, you know what?
What happened?
I'm an honest guy, man. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and damage control that the Xbox doesn't have exclusives. No, straight up. I keep it real, man. I keep it real. But you're gonna sit there and tell me that fucking PlayStation games look the PlayStation 4 Pro,
bro. They
look the same as the fucking X.
The games I play so far, they look the same.
Hold on.
Bullshit.
I mean, I got AC Origins on the X and the PlayStation 4 Pro. I couldn't see a difference at all.
There you go.
Damn.
At all.
Because
but that's Ubisoft, though. You know what I mean?
Facts. That's what I was trying to tell
you.
You
know what? And a lot of console gamers can't see the difference between 30 frames per second and 60 frames per second. Doesn't mean that there isn't.
I can tell the difference.
Sorry, man.
That's why I'm sick of PUBG. That should still run at 15 frames per second.
Hold on.
There's a big difference. I'm sorry. I see the difference.
My man Lionel Bolton said, hold up. He said, are we still listening to Phil? It was he boxed this man up like an Xbox One X and sent his ass back to the store. Fuck, nigga. Damn.
Lionel, you making my game, stop.
Microsoft as a company, they never really go out and just full-faced lie. So if he's saying that, listen, we're working on shit and I'm not comfortable showing it yet because I want this stuff to be ready and you know coming out soon enough, I'm gonna take him at face value for that.
Bro, they just released a $500 console with no games. How the fuck are you gonna trust this nigga?
But you know what? This is what he said. This is what he said in the response to that. He said, listen, you guys were complaining about the Xbox One and how weak it was compared to the PlayStation. So we addressed that. Now that we've addressed that, we're gonna go and address the issue on games.
That's the problem.
So I don't know. These Sony games that all you guys are drooling over, and I'm drooling over these games too. I'm playing them too. But these games were in development for 5 fucking years. Now Microsoft addressed this or was became
more.
more.
But we still had shit before that though.
Ago, and you guys are expecting these games to come out in like fucking 6 months. That's retarded.
What about Crackdown? This shit's been in development for how long? And I'm hearing that it's just dog shit.
Crackdown, State of Decay, all of those games have been in development.
You know what?
For 4 to 5 years
I'm
now.
hoping Crackdown was delayed because they changed the art style. Because I'll be honest with you,
in 6 months.
I ain't a big. I know. I know that's reaching. I'm saying I'm hoping, but I'm not feeling that whole what's that style?
Did you play any? Do you play any other ones?
Yeah, I played. I cleared the first one. I didn't really.
That's the main art style they work with, but they're never gonna.
Yeah, I know, but that art style was so fucking 2001. You know what I'm saying?
My man, the Raven Flow said, "I'm calling it now. Third party will carry Microsoft at E3." I can probably agree with that.
Yeah, I agree. They're gonna have probably some pretty good marketing deals. You know what I mean? So
that's about it.
It won't change the narrative though.
They need the exclusives though. They don't just need the third party marketing. Like, you know, the third party marketing would have helped them before. You know, they let Sony get all these games and Sony just kept building more momentum. Now these third party deals, they'll help a little bit, but not that much. They really need some fucking exclusive bangers badly.
Now it'll be a triple threat if Sony comes out of nowhere and starts kicking y'all down.
Yeah, already exclusive.
And I have a feeling. I have a feeling that Sony, because Sony's a fucking snake. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to business, they don't fucking play. They don't fucking take no fucking prisoners. And I have a strong feeling that they're gonna hint at the PS5 at fucking E3, man.
Of course. Why wouldn't they?
No, I don't blame them for not doing it, but I'm saying they're gonna hint at the PS5, and I'm telling you, if Microsoft doesn't have no good exclusive games, man, they're gonna lose a lot of even more of the gamers' mind share.
That's exactly what you said. That's why you can't count on power always, because you have power right now, but then within 12 to 14 months, you're going to be the underdog again because
exclusives. Hey, I never said power is the end all to be all. Like it helps for the multiplats. Like I have a PS4 Pro. I ain't buying no fucking multiplats on my PS4 Pro. I'm buying them all on my fucking X because they all fucking look better.
Hey,
now my PS4 Pro,
so
I would have.
Why didn't you buy them for the last 3 years on the PlayStation 4?
I was buying them. When the Xbox One was the regular Xbox One, I was buying my multiplats on the PlayStation.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second.
But you should have bought them on the PC.
Hey, hold on 1 second.
You know what? Some of the games don't. Okay, pay the bills.
Okay. He says that's a lie. Nixon, the Xbox One X was playing way before the resolution gate caught on. And the other one is my man Classic Love 103.5 said D Spencer, aka fuck nigga. Thank you very much.
No, it depends. Like, yeah, I buy a lot of my multiplats on the PC as well, but there's certain games just don't come to the PC. Like, you know, UFC doesn't come to the PC. NHL doesn't come to the PC. Madden doesn't come to the PC. So there's some games that I have to buy on the console, and then there's other games sometimes I double dip. So like I play WWE 2K a lot. Now it looks fantastic on the PC. I'm running at 4K and everything like that.
Man, you see
but the online community is garbage. So sometimes I have to double dip and get like the console version if I want to play, you know, against people online. So, you know, having a console has its benefits too. And like my PC, I got a lot of PCs. So my PC has a Vega card in it. It's a very powerful card if you don't know. And sometimes I mine on it. So I say, okay, you know what? I'm gonna mine on that rig tonight. I'm not gonna play games, and I'm gonna play it on my X. And when I go over to my X, I don't feel the huge drop apart from the frames. Obviously, the frames are lower at 30 frames per second, but the graphical settings, they're not really that much of a huge drop from my PC. So it's okay for me to play on my X. Now I'm getting this Q9 TV next. I should be getting it next week. And it actually has a feature on it. I don't know why console guys aren't all over this shit. It has a feature on it where it takes your 30 frames per second games and makes them 60 frames per second. It adds extra frames in it, and you have an extra, you get more motion, fluidity, right? So console gaming is not going to be so bad on this TV because it's going to interpolate the frames.
Listen, all that shit don't mean nothing if you ain't got exclusives, yo. Fuck all those frames.
To me, I want my platform of choice to have exclusives. Like I want to see a better fucking Halo. You know, I want to see Mega Assault. I want to see
hate
Crimson,
that name already. Halo.
Crimson Skies. I want to see some of these titles return. But in all honesty, I got a PlayStation 4 Pro too. I got a PSVR, so I'm not losing out. I'm playing all the fucking games.
There you go.
Hey, hold on. My man Ed said, to be honest, the difference is barely noticeable on the X and the Pro. I have multiple copies on both systems. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, here's the. You know what? To be fair, I thought this disparity. There's, you know, I mean, I'm not gonna say the multiplayer are not better on the X. I'll be a goddamn liar. But they're not shining like they thought they would shine. And this is where Microsoft should be here to pick up the fucking slack with their exclusives. Because again, Sony's exclusives still looks better graphically than Microsoft's exclusives. You know what I mean? And that's a fucking fact.
Yeah, like the God of War on the regular PlayStation 4 looks better than fucking anything I've really seen on the X. Well, Gears of War is up there too, but
Gears looks nice.
Yeah, Gears looks nice, and Quantum Break looks pretty good on the X too. It looks fantastic on the PC, but Sony, like most of their games, they look fucking fantastic. You can say you don't like Horizon Zero Dawn, that it's boring, whatever, but it fucking looks fantastic. And the Sony games, they do HDR so well. I have to point that out. If you got an HDR TV, Sony does HDR so well, and Sony's even thinking ahead. Like the regular PlayStation 4 on HDMI 1.4, these guys were thinking ahead, had a chip in there that had enough bandwidth to handle HDR. So like, you got to give it to them, man. Yeah. But they put all their eggs in the basket because let's be honest, the PlayStation 4 is what saved that company, man.
Here we go. I already knew somebody was gonna write this shit. Somebody said 89 million units, and God of War only sold 3 million in 3 days. Like, dog, not everybody's gonna buy fucking God of War. Like, just
3 million in 3 days.
That's amazing.
Is amazing. Anyone that tries to downplay that, fuck you, man. I don't
know if y'all read this. I'm sorry.
They sold 3 million, but you got 2 million players on CFDs. Where them sales at?
I heard that half that shit dropped off after the
Game Pass.
Game Pass.
My man, I didn't know if y'all read this now. He said Xbox.com, the main page, ain't even got State of Decay up there.
Oh,
you know what?
State of Decay is gonna sell fine. Honestly, tell you, it has a core fan base. And
how did the first one?
I don't know about them.
The first one was pretty good.
Like the motherfucker hopping on a fucking pogo stick when he walked. Yeah. That shit look crazy.
Yeah,
they use the same. They use the same animations from the first game. That's the problem.
Bro, I just got so irritated with the first game.
I don't really see them
because I'm a staunch player of State of Decay. I still play it to this day. So this is right up my alley.
Right. All right, hold on. What's second bills before Mass come in with his function shit? And the Raven for the larger install base for multiplats is still on the PlayStation. You fuck nigga. I'm sorry.
Well, obviously because there's more fucking PlayStations out there. That's
like,
Captain Obvious.
Water is wet. Thanks, Captain Obvious.
All right, I'm sorry, but I don't know. What day? I'm not. I'm sorry, Mass.
Yeah.
You're looking forward to State of Decay, right?
Yep.
You're more sort of the game for 2018.
Yep, still my most anticipated game.
Hey, Mass, you played the first one, right?
Yep, played the shit out of the first one.
Did you see a lot of footage of this one? The new one?
Yeah, it looks like State of Decay.
How you feel about the animation? Still looking like shit, bro.
It still looks like State of Decay. I played through the first one. I played the first one probably I played it probably through 3 times on PC.
So what kept you hanging on? Was it the micromanaging or what kept you playing?
Yeah, I just like the gameplay loop. That particular game, I just like the gameplay.
When I loaded that fucking game up, I couldn't even get out of a fucking door, bro. I turned that shit off.
Hold on 1 second. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Super Jamaican said, I ain't mad for what he said earlier because I'm better than the facts. But DA lying ass fraud. Ain't no TV can add extra frames, you lying ass Canadian. God damn, Super Jamaican.
Super Jamaican, you're an idiot.
Hold on.
That was it?
I'm not going to argue. Why am I going to argue with someone that doesn't fucking know what they're talking about? It's pointless.
No, you think keep going in. You're a fucking idiot.
My man, Classic Love, he said the Switch sold 17.79 million already, passed up the most powerful system in sales in 1 year or less, and is catching up overall on Xbox One sales this year. It's pathetic. And my man,
okay,
my man Fred.
real quick, and before we the most powerful system up until November was the PlayStation. And the PlayStation's been, or the Xbox One X, the most powerful quote unquote system. That shit's been out for 6 months. The Switch has been out for a year and some change. So of course it's sold more. That's also a Captain Obvious moment.
Okay, well I think it's somewhat combined with the X and the S and the OG. I don't know. Fuck Xbox. But anyway, my man Frederick, Matt 23, said 100 million people play the Switch, 20 million OG Xbox One, 30 million, and the Slim PS4, 50 million, which is the most powerful of the three. That's why most people don't care about the Xbox One X or the PlayStation 4 Pro.
Oh, El Booker left. El Booker left.
I'm gonna put this shit out real quick. Now, Xbox ain't shit. We gonna establish this before I start talking. Xbox ain't shit. They need to get their exclusive department together, and start competing. Now you with all that shit out the way.
Now you gonna throw in the cape?
All that shit out the way.
You waving the flag.
One and the Xbox One S was selling 90-something thousand. Then the X came out, and all of a sudden they were selling 1 million. So to act like that shit didn't have an impact on Xbox sales is dumb as fuck.
It didn't. That shit's dog shit. Fuck out of here. Yo, Xbox One X still holla at me.
That's just dumb as fuck. Like, I don't know if you noticed, but from selling under 100K to selling over 1 million because you released this fucking system.
I'm gonna tell you how bad.
Jump.
I'm gonna tell you how bad.
Whether it's shitty or not, that is a significant fucking jump.
I got a super deal right now. Right, 12 months Game Pass, playing charge kit, wireless headset, Sea of Thieves controller that came with it, $550. Motherfuckers out here talking about, I'll give you 300. Nobody wants the X.
Damn.
Hold on, man. Nobody wants your X.
Oh shit. Oh wait, hold on.
Nobody wants the X in general, dog. I haven't seen nobody.
Again, I could give a fuck if Xbox sells 1,000 consoles or 0 consoles, but
you should give a fuck. Remember, you get Microsoft money. Remember,
from less than 100K.
You supposed to be getting Microsoft money.
Microsoft ain't selling out here, putting out a whole bunch of games. They still making me money.
I guess.
So that shit hasn't changed.
You gotta show the
facts, Franklin. Gamers for Gamers Reality said 3 million in 3 days. If sales didn't drop, it's around 5 million at least now to safeguard my guess. 90% of the entire gaming community is casual on all plats.
It's true. Because even let's say, regardless of all the shit. So this year, is everybody on this panel saying y'all gonna only play God of War, Detroit, and Spider-Man?
No.
It supports what everything else I'm gonna play.
Right. So let's say you play God of War and it takes you 25 to 40 hours because that's about what it's taking me. So you play that shit over 3 weeks. Play Spider-Man, take about the same time. Another 3 weeks. That's 6 weeks. Play Detroit, beat it in. I'm being generous with all this shit. I'm stretching it out. So play Detroit, it takes you 2 weeks. So for the other 40 plus weeks of the year, you're not gonna be playing that same shit, right?
No, nigga, we're not.
No, you forgetting about MLB. You forgetting about Nino Kuni. You forgetting about all these other games that come to it as well.
Right.
It's not just about
the supporting cast.
You bought Nino Kuni?
Alex? Yeah, I got it, and I'm playing it.
Yeah, I bought it. Yeah. So what do you want me to do?
You beat Nino Kuni?
Nah, because God of War came out.
You got multiplayer, and then on top of that, you got multiplayer. So it's not like it's a shortage of anything to play at any given time.
I didn't say it was a shortage. I didn't say it was a shortage. Did you hear that out of my mouth?
Hold on, Helena. Shout out to Helena.
Shout out, y'all jump to defense mode.
Shout out to Helena for the $2. She said LeBronto was out of here. Fuck nigga. I'm sorry. Now, what are you trying to say, man?
I'm saying that all this shit, Xbox needs to fix their shit. Again, I started off with that. Xbox still needs to fix their shit, but the majority of the time is going to be spent on third-party shit. And God of War selling out fucking standing. But God of War is the exception to the rule, not the fucking rule.
All right.
Like,
so what multiplayer are you talking about this year?
Just like Shu said that if they make X amount of games, only a certain percentage of them make money. God of War is the one that makes money. But for every God of War, there's a fucking Order 1886. Like expectations on both sides. The problem is the Xbox side, the expectations are so fucking low that shit is sad. But PlayStation niggas, y'all jump out the fucking window too about shit that in the grand scheme of things, you're gonna play way more multiplayer than you will your PlayStation games.
Okay, but
like, and y'all jump out the window like these shits are victories. They aren't fucking victories. Ask for more from everybody.
Listen,
how's it not a victory?
If you decide
You made some money off
with
of
the
that
PlayStation,
Who made money off of it?
I'm asking you. Did you make money off of God of War selling 3.1 million?
No, they gave me an experience.
And that shit ain't a victory. The only one that matters is the one you fucking bought.
Right there. What are you talking about?
No, listen,
I got an experience of a game that I want to cherish.
I have that same experience.
That's why I gave the $60 to get it. Because the experience, the shit that y'all not getting.
Who is y'all? I have the same fucking game.
Y'all playing chickens? Y'all play with them chickens over there? Come on.
Who is y'all?
Bro.
Hey man,
go back. I want you to go. If you can go back and find one time where I said Sea of Thieves was the answer, I will buy you fucking Spider-Man.
Hey, Mass.
You didn't say it was the answer. It was part of the
hey, Mass.
video that was coming up.
Hold on. Mass, I remember you telling me that Sea of Thieves was going to have a story. You remember that?
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Because that's what they told me.
Oh, that's what I told you. See, the problem is Microsoft don't give you enough information on these dog shit ass games. That's the problem.
You know what the story of Death Stranding is?
Oh, bro, we got a full game.
We know what Kojima brings to the table. That's the difference, though. We know who's behind that.
Wait, nigga. So you saying Microsoft doesn't give me enough information? Then when I asked you, did you have information on another game? You said we know what this nigga do.
How far out is that game you just said? How far out? How far out is that game?
How's way?
You're not answering my question though.
How far is? I don't fucking know.
Exactly.
2022.
Exactly.
The way Kojima works.
Okay, but we know what he brings to the table though.
Okay, so what's the story of what is the story of Spider-Man?
Spider-Man.
Really?
That shit comes out this year.
Really, bro?
Hey, this nigga Mass is high, bro.
I'm just asking a question.
Really?
I'm not you reaching, man. You reaching.
Nigga, I don't have enough information. You don't have enough information.
Nigga, Sea of Thieves is out. Nigga, what are you talking about?
Right. This guy's crazy.
Out right now.
And since Sea of Thieves is out, what have I said? What have I said about Sea of Thieves?
Yeah,
you said it had a story before that.
I said it had a story before when? Before it came out, right?
Right.
Okay, and it didn't because they said it had a story. Now it doesn't. So what the fuck have I said?
Whose fault is that, bro? You out here advertising this shit? Yo, shit got a story, bro.
When did I advertise?
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Right. When again? Find this fucking footage, and I will buy you Spider-Man, bitch.
For what? I don't need you to buy me shit.
Shut the fuck up.
You better start. Look, he's mad.
I'm telling you, I will buy you a game.
Yeah,
you can find the shit
everybody
you claiming I said.
4K
if you're claiming the shit I said, find the fucking footage. I will buy you Spider-Man.
I don't need you to buy me shit, bro.
This shouldn't be hard.
I kind of feel bad for you.
I'm telling you, if you can find the footage of the shit you just said, I fucking said, I will buy you. I'll buy you any game you want this year.
I don't need you to buy me shit, bro.
My man, Classic Love coming back and getting back at it.
This shit shouldn't be hard. If I said you just said I said it, right? So if I said it easily, you should be able to find the fucking footage that I said it.
Wait, hold on. Wait, Matt, you're denying
that
you said it. Wait, you said, so you're denying that you said that it had a story?
No, I said that. I'm saying that he said that I was advertising for this game. Like, yes, buy Sea of Thieves. This shit's gonna be awesome.
No, you were talking about Sea of Thieves. That's an advertisement already.
All right, hold on.
We were talking about Sea of Thieves.
Classic Love getting back at Mask with the shit he said Monday in BEASTFIRE. PC fans be on some bullshit too. Fuck out of here, fuck nigga. And I got my man Gotti 360 says saying the Xbox need exclusive is nothing more than that. Fuck nigga. Greatly, I'm sorry, greatly as gamers
more than exclusives.
Greatly as gamers we should want Xbox to be better. Get the fuck out of here with the excuses, Lord.
What does Xbox need more
reality,
than exclusives?
Xbox as I can't. It's my screen.
Yo, can everybody get us do the L in the chat?
Yeah, wait, hold on. Reality as gamer. Oh, I got it now. Okay, I see it now. I can't be a little fucked up with me. Reality, I'm looking at it on my phone. It's coming to a little fucked up different. So reality as gamer, we should want Xbox to be better. Get the fuck out of here with all the excuses, Lord. You fuck nigga.
What excuse did I make?
With Microsoft.
What excuse did I make?
You talking about you making excuses.
That nigga like Boys in the Hood.
What excuse did I make?
on the couch with them fucking strap.
I'm sitting right here. You laughing and doing all that.
And here go Needles.
What the fuck?
Here come Needles with a knockout punch for $2. Cheap bastard. Say Game Informer have been covering Spider-Man. You fuck nigga.
Yeah, that says a lot.
Okay. So Game Informer has been covering Spider-Man, and this motherfucker couldn't tell me shit about it.
It's because it's self-explanatory. Everybody knows about Marvel, you fucking idiot.
Everybody knows about Marvel.
Everybody knows about
what the fuck does that have to do with this Spider-Man game?
Are you a fucking bozo, bro? Like,
what the fuck does that have to do with this Spider-Man game?
It follows the same fucking story, you idiot.
So you telling me Marvel Infinites and Spider-Man is the same fucking thing because everybody knows about Marvel?
Spider-Man comics,
it's different games.
This nigga's stupid as shit.
I'm asking you a question. These shits is simple fucking questions.
And I answered it for you.
You didn't answer shit.
I
you
did,
said everybody knows, nigga. Everybody knows.
Everybody does.
You don't.
Dickhead, what are you talking
about? Except for you, nigga. Everybody knows except for you.
Okay, no doubt. He just trying so hard to give me an
I'm
L.
literally asking, nigga, if you
everybody give him an L in the chat, boy.
You've been dancing in fucking circles. You haven't answered the fucking question.
I'm really not, though.
Tell me anything about
Hold that L. Give this nigga an L, bro.
Tell me anything about Spider-Man.
Story, idiot. What are you talking about?
Tell me anything about Spider-Man.
Comics and shit now.
Oh my God, nigga. This shit ain't hard, nigga. Just tell me something about Spider-Man.
It's not about it being hard. Is that you just gave yourself an L, dog? Like,
just tell me anything about Spider-Man.
For what? Everybody knows about Spider-Man, idiot. You trying to make this shit into something it's not.
I'm asking you a fucking question, bro. This shit ain't even hard.
I'm looking at my screen right now like this nigga serious, bro. Oh my God.
What do you mean? What you want to know about Spider-Man?
Give a fuck anything. I literally said anything. There was no, there's nothing extra about this question.
Peter Parker, he was a fucking
Spider-Man.
A guy who got bit by a spider, turned into Spider-Man, has a girl that he loves from school. Who doesn't know about these things?
So that's all in the Spider-Man game.
What? They showed that in the trailers, idiot. The fuck are you talking about?
They showed what in the trailers? That he got bit by a spider? They did?
No, that he was in the school trying to holler at the girl that he's always been in love with. What are you talking about?
Who is the girl in the game?
Now he want names, bro.
It's self-explanatory.
You fucking idiot. This guy's an idiot. You're trying so hard. You're reaching, bro. It's
no, I'm not, nigga. You don't know nothing about this game that you're so fucking excited about.
All right, no doubt. I'm clueless when it comes.
Are you not excited about this game?
Of course I am. Why wouldn't I be?
You don't know shit about this game that they're showing coverage of.
Are you serious, bro?
Nigga, I literally. You told me the origin story of fucking Spider-Man and said I know shit about the game. I'm just asking, nigga.
Oh man,
this shit isn't hard.
Hey, my man,
the official response of the game is that it's an older Peter Parker.
Right. I know.
He wants you to break it down, but it's self-explanatory.
He's more seasoned.
That's like me asking you.
He's an older fucking guy. He's older. It's not about him getting bit. It's not an origin story. It's
about you see this when
how do you not know anything about the game that you were telling me about, nigga?
The whole story of Spider-Man from the jump, bro. I've been watching Spider-Man since I was a kid.
I hold the pay the bills.
What is this fucking Spider-Man game about?
In this game, the protagonist is some guy who owns some company and he's fighting within himself.
Oh my God,
alter ego, and that's all we know so far.
Hey, hold on, my man. Ancaster said,
he does.
Hey, hold on 1 second. Ancaster said, "Thank you for the $5." Alex, this nigga on some fucking UFO shit. Fuck, nigga.
I'm telling you, he bugging.
Okay.
It's self-explanatory, bro. This nigga's
it's self-explanatory, but you
can.
All
right, so let me ask you a question. What Crackdown about?
I don't fucking know.
Exactly. But
am I excited about Crackdown?
But you hype about it though.
When?
I can show you past podcasts when you talk about the trio. Oh, we got Sea of Thieves, we got State of Decay, and we got Crackdown.
All right, hold on, pay the bills. Classic Love back with his bullshit. He said, DRM, you the FBI. So I'm like, damn, dog, move on. And Gotti, he said, yo, Z, how did you get Gilbert Grape on this show? God damn. Please have some respect for the panel.
Nah, you ain't got to have no respect for me. I don't fuck about none of y'all niggas.
That's what I'm talking about. But yeah,
I'm all about the fuckery, so I don't give a fuck about none of y'all niggas.
Man,
this shit was an easy fucking question that he spent 20 minutes every time I asked him. He went fucking silent, and then he was silent.
It's because I'm looking at the screen like you a fucking idiot, bro. You should already know what the Spider-Man story is about.
I should know. No, you should know. You should tell me what this Spider-Man game that you're excited about is. They've literally been covering this bitch for a fucking month.
Okay.
And all you could tell me was that that Peter Parker got bit by a fucking spider.
No, I didn't say. You see, but
established, nigga.
Nobody was talking about the game. I was talking about his story in general. You said, "Tell me about Peter Parker." That's what you said. You didn't say something. No, run it back. Run the tape back, bro. You bugging out. This nigga's a
I said, "Tell me something about Spider-Man."
Yeah, Spider-Man
for the third time.
And who's Spider-Man? Peter Parker.
So I said, "What is this game about?"
Right? You didn't say Spider-Man the game. You said, "Well, tell me about Spider-Man." You didn't specify a game. You said, "Tell me about Spider-Man."
The game, the first 15 minutes, and then I changed it to tell me something about Spider-Man because your ass kept getting.
Yo, everybody get this nigga a L, bro. This nigga's.
I don't give a fuck about nigga. You act like I give a fuck about YouTube comment L's, bitch. You didn't answer the fucking question. That shit doesn't change.
You said you
still trying to fight the good. You still trying to fight the good fight though. Stop.
Told me more about fucking Spider-Man than you did.
No doubt. Because you ain't specified. You said, "Tell me about Spider-Man." You never said the game. What do you?
Really? I never said the game.
When you asked me about it, no, you didn't.
Oh my God.
But what are we arguing about? The game's gonna be fire.
Facts. He just mad because he ain't got no fire inside.
I think Man's a DC
fuck
fan.
about Xbox at all, nigga.
Man's a DC fan, bro.
I don't fuck about Xbox. I haven't.
Hey, Mass is
Batman over
turning
everything.
Damn.
I ain't gonna lie. I like
Mass
Batman.
turning heel, bro.
It's Batman over everything.
I fucks with Batman. That's one thing we can agree on. You still ain't shit, nigga.
We can close the show with this. So, hey, Mass, you think that State of Decay 2 is receiving you said unfair or harsh treatment in the gaming community? You think it's gonna be the fire?
I don't give a fuck what treatment is receiving in the gaming community. I'm gonna play it myself. If I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't.
But do you think it's gonna be fire?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be State of Decay, and I love the first State of Decay. The way it looks to me looks like State of Decay. I'm gonna love this shit too.
All right, here's the thing. All right, were you expecting before you started for it to be a AAA game?
I was expecting it to be State of Decay but bigger.
How do you feel about the multiplayer?
The tether and shit?
Yeah.
I don't know, a lot of games do that shit.
Like
Far Cry, like Ghost Recon. It's just big.
Yeah, I'm saying, but I mean, when they said co-op, what was you thinking? Something like PUBG co-op? You can be over there, I can be over here, or
I think a lot of them those be.
In all reality, what I wanted from State of Decay, as far as co-op is concerned, I wanted like you to be able to make a community. I wanted more PvP co-op than PvE co-op. Or I didn't want co-op. I wanted PvP. Like you make a community, we get on the map. You make community over here. I make community over here. Sometimes we meet up in the middle and fuck each other up, and we all have zombies to worry about. That's what I wanted.
Yeah, H1,
as far as that, like I wanted, like Walking Dead communities type shit. That's what I wanted from State of Decay.
So how you must feel about the story progression or whatever?
He said, well, the way the dev said it, he said no story is gonna be alike, which makes sense because the first one was the same shit. If you played the story, quote unquote, from start to finish, you'll pick up different survivors and get different like radio calls and shit. So the story won't be the same regardless. Like, because State of Decay is not one of those linear progression games. It is you go to one part of the map, you meet this one person, then you go to a different part of the map. You may not meet the same person you met in the playthrough before. Okay. So if this one acts like State of Decay 1, it's gonna be the same shit. So there's nothing. Like, there's no definitive story to follow.
I think what turned me off about this game, and I could be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong. I hear that if I team up with you, and let's say All Day or Z teams up with you, and we're playing on your server for your story, that progression doesn't help me. It doesn't save on my file. It's like I got to do it all over again.
You still earn like all your influence points, like from doing the missions. You still earn all your influence points and all the items and shit that you get. You still have them when you go back to your quote unquote facility.
It's the same thing with Far Cry 5.
Yeah, you can't build up your facility. But the way Far Cry is different because Far Cry has a definitive story. You go from A to B, like there's a definitive story in Far Cry. In State of Decay, it's more you build up your community, you continue to build your community, and you survive, and then you can escape the city. That's how they made it in the first one.
Well, think about it this way: when you
State of Decay mission structure works like you find a survivor, you kind of do his story, right? You're helping him out, whoever you find, right? So the story progression not going to matter because when you go back to your game, you're going to have different ones than what you played with your friend in co-op. So.
Right, you're going to find a different survivor. Like you could go to that same exact spot in your quote unquote game, and it'd be a completely different. And he'll have a completely different chain of events you got to follow. That's why this shit doesn't, in my mind, it doesn't really matter. Like in Far Cry 5 I'm like, what the fuck? Because you're doing the same fucking thing. Like you're doing the same exact thing in your game as the other game. But in State of Decay, it's a different thing. That's the only reason I don't give a fuck.
I thought this thing was gonna be more like Left 4 Dead. That was my favorite game.
As in what? Like, what do you mean?
Hold on 1 second before you go any further. The Raven Flow said the Spider-Man game is about Mr. Negative. There you go.
And that's the villain.
If you ever played Left 4 Dead, you remember how you played it? Like,
I remember.
4 peoples. I thought that
this like game, going from place to place.
Right. I thought this was gonna be something like that.
Well, kind of.
They might
a much bigger world though.
In the DLC for the first State of Decay, there was like a progressional thing where you gathered up enough resources to escape the city, and you escaped into a new larger city, and then you could keep doing that. Like there was that infinite gameplay loop kind of thing. That's kind of like Left 4 Dead, where you just escape, you end up in a new place, you gotta escape that. So I don't know if that's part of this base game because it was part of the DLC for the first game.
Hey Z, is Super Jamaican still in the chat there?
Hey, Super Jamaican. You take his time, see if he's still here. Hold on.
You don't pay the bills though.
I'll let you know right now if he's here. And hold up, my man Lionel. Hey, yo, Alex, don't answer dumb questions from slow people. Just grunt at them like Cradle does to H's. New York, son, fam. Damn, hey, I ain't lying. You shut the fuck out.
Yeah, I'm sure my screen. So
I'm from New York though.
I hit share and that's it. Can you see my screen now?
Oh, hold on, Super Jamaican.
What are you doing?
I don't think you're here, but I'm gonna share your screen with you. There, hold up. You can share your own screen, but I do it for you. Hold up, bam.
Super Jamaican, run.
You're about to have some dread on dread crime.
Right here.
Dread on dread crime. Oh
man. It also has an improved optional black frame and certain feature, which can flicker at 60 hertz in game mode to help games appear more fluid, and can interpolate lower frame rate content up to 120 hertz, even in game mode. I rest my case. Fuck nigga.
Oh, you was going ahead. He really went ahead for that one. Hey, but who's the source though?
Ratings.
That was ratings.
All right.
Stupidness. Like, yo, TVs is my thing. Like, the fuck. I hate when niggas talk shit they don't fucking know. Shut the fuck up, man.
Hey, yo, but what's up with Mr. 100 though?
Fuck.
Oh man.
12 Cardi B.
All right. This nigga put out the video that said, "What the fuck is diabetic gaming?" I put up my mouth a little bit. Like, really, nigga? And then the niggas, like, I don't know what's wrong with them niggas, but it's like they all hold their hands running in a pile of shit. And it's like that's what I picture whenever these motherfuckers start talking. Like,
I just feel like them niggas be sitting at a dinner table with a big ass turd in the middle, just dipping their chips in it, bro. You know what I mean? Just be chilling, just eating shit, man.
That's good right here, see it. That's good right here, see it.
Like, I feel like the niggas have meetings before they have shows, and they just sit in a room full of chitlin smell and like soak that shit up. Like, I don't know what the fuck they be high off of, but
bro, it's bad.
Well, we got roughly just a little over a month away, and Microsoft better come with that fucking insulin, man. That's all I'm saying.
Man, we tired of eating cornstarch, man. Come on, man.
But we still see. But is there anything else when you fuck next one? So we get the hell up out of here.
It's over. I'm ready to get rid of her, and it's PlayStation for the win.
Y'all can check my channel out. I put up my first impressions of the C8 that we got in today.
What's the price of that TV?
The C8, it's a little bit cheaper than the Q9. I think it's about like I think it's like 4,500 Canadian. So American, I don't know, it's like 3 something, man.
Buy a car, fellas. Don't buy no TV.
Man, they both depreciate, so I don't know, man.
Yeah. I'll wait for them.
$3-4 grand by next year, right? So they should be about 1,300.
In all honesty, if someone were to really be in the market for an OLED television, I would grab a 2017. Yeah, the 2018s are better, but the 2017s they're great too, man, and they're a lot cheaper now. So I just grab a 2017 and call it a day.
All right,
nigga, hold on. I'm gonna address this shit real quick. So Redeem Soul talking about 80 million PS4 sold, but the majority of the PS4 fans, 97% on average, don't buy their exclusives. Prove me wrong. Nobody needs to prove you wrong. What? No, I got it. 99.5% of the Xbox motherfuckers don't buy their exclusives. So who gives a fuck?
The only ones that buy their exclusives, to be honest with you, is the fucking Nintendo guys, man. They fucking buy their exclusives
because they ain't got shit else. Like they scarce on the third party.
Yeah, they buy their systems.
Everybody on the other side of the consoles, like Switch is the side chick, but everybody on the other side of the consoles, the ones that everybody talks about 99% of the time against each other, they gonna play the same shit. They gonna play Far Cry 5. They gonna play Red Dead. They gonna play fucking Tomb Raider. Like they gonna play the same shit. Right? Call of Duty. They gonna play the same shit.
We didn't even talk about that.
That shit ain't on Switch. It's just the reality of the situation. So they have to buy everything that comes with the Switch in order for the Switch to be what it is.
We didn't even talk about that Red Dead Redemption trailer. That was fucking sick, man.
That shit.
They got a what trailer? What trailer they got?
The trailer they released this week.
Red Dead. Yeah.
I give that trailer like a 5 out of 10, bro.
What?
Yeah, bro, no gameplay. Nigga, they've been how long?
Typical Rockstar.
We 5 months out. Man, we 5 months out. We ain't seen shit. And that shit was it just was lackluster. It didn't grab me at all.
But that's what Rockstar does. Rockstar just
I'm still excited.
I don't think we gotta be worried about the gameplay. Like, come on.
We don't.
I ain't worried about it, but this is gonna happen in like 2 months before that shit come out. Rockstar gonna be like, hey, it's Thursday. We putting up a video at 2:00. Watch it. And it'll be gameplay. Like,
hey, can I touch on something real quick?
They don't care.
It's been irking me for the last few days. I feel like bringing it up here. Did you guys watch those videos of Review Tech USA and Solid Rev about the God of War?
No.
Well, they pumped out some videos saying, "Oh, am I too old for gaming?" Rev was talking about how he didn't like God of War because
them niggas going through a midlife crisis.
That's what I'm saying. No, what I'm saying is that we all played God of War here, and we're pretty much around the same age. I don't think age has anything to do with you learning the game all over again. No. Exactly. Because you're the same guys that were playing Dark Souls or whatever it is, and those games are pretty hard. And you're bitching at God of War being what it was or how it is. I mean, just
I seen the Solid Red video. He said he played it wrong, but that's a you problem.
What about the buttons?
Not just the buttons. It was just like it's because this God of War, you got to use strategy. You got to be smart on using different strategies with different bosses. And I guess he didn't want to do it like that. He just wanted to go there, mash his buttons, and that's God of War. They took a whole different approach with this game. And it's either you learn it or you're just gonna hate it. And I guess he didn't want to learn it. And he was basically saying that, he beat it, but he's putting the shit under his bed. Like
that game's not even it's difficult, but it's not like throwing your controller difficult. Now I'll tell you a game that's fucking difficult. UFC, man, the fucking button combinations and all the shit you gotta learn in that game is fucking tough, man.
Okay, so hold on. So Redeem Soul said 80 million PS4 sold, yet your best game barely sold 10 million. So 80% of your PS4 fans don't want trash. Again,
stupid.
Xbox's best selling game.
Oh my god, it's a big pull. It's a big pull.
It was a flying fuck.
You do you like? Come on! If every console owner bought every single fucking game, all these devs would be fucking billionaires. Like, it's just not happening, man.
I don't get his point.
It's stupidness. 3 million. I can't remember about these idiots.
All 80 million people are not gonna buy God of War.
How many PS4? How many Xboxes out there? I say about 40 million.
I'd say about 50. I'd say about 50 now.
His whole argument is dog shit because we're talking about a week. This game's tomorrow makes a week.
Yeah, but the Xbox, but say the minute.
You're talking about Uncharted.
Yeah, talking about it's 40 million. 40 million goddamn, Xboxes out there.
Not everybody's an Uncharted fan. Not everybody's a Halo fan. You know what I'm saying?
And CFE, so how many copies? You know what I mean? They talking about 2 million.
And that's a lot of odds of people who don't like God of War.
And motherfuckers rent too. They fucking red box. They borrow it from their fucking cousin. Like, come on, man.
Right.
Hey, you tripping with that one? I can't even leave on that one. But anyway,
they do GameFly, all that shit.
Yeah.
Like, there's many ways to get games, like game sharing now. Like,
you can steal them. You know what I mean?
Off the
you
truck.
do that too. You do that too. Niggas are stealing out of red box too. So they
one day,
copying them fucking barcodes and putting them shits back in red box.
Bro, I went to that red box. I got a game out.
That shit was fucking paper, nigga. That shit was fucking paper.
Yo, shout out to everybody in the chat for getting L Book out of here. Yo, Lionel got a new donation right now, yo.
Lionel said, y'all watch one of these videos the other day. Man, that junk worse than his commentary and performance on multiplayer podcasts. More L's for D. Damn.
Okay.
Maybe on Diaz, pause. Maybe on Diaz.
What am I catching an L for? I just spoke facts. Like, guys are in an alternate universe, man.
I don't know. I'm ready to get the fuck up.
I said you a fuck nigga.
That's all, man. But again, man, thank you for rocking out with the multiplayer podcast. I'm about to hop back on this God of War. And yeah, tomorrow I'll be streaming Detroit. I ain't played that yet, man. I'm a little behind over
Hey,
here.
you gonna
man.
stream State of Decay?
Yeah, I'm a stream State of Decay. So I'm waiting for my
I ain't got
really going for that combo.
State of Decay, come
by
on.
yourself, my nigga. By yourself.
Hey, I'll run it with you, G.
Hey, did anybody sign up for the beta?
I will run
State of Decay 24.
State of Decay with you. Yeah. You by yourself, my nigga.
Listen, trust me, me and Garrett got something planned. Y'all gonna be bugging the fuck out.
Hey, wait, did anybody sign up for the beta?
Yeah, it's only PC. They
so you know,
I had to do some XML shit. I had to go.
What beta? What beta are you talking about?
It literally told you how to do it though.
I ain't had time to, man. I know I ain't had time.
State of Decay?
Yeah, they got a PC beta.
Yeah, I ain't had time.
I mean, I got that bullshit Game Pass when they drop.
Is that out now? The PC beta?
Yeah.
No, you can sign up for it. It's not out yet.
I think it came out in 2 weeks. So what they didn't beta for? God damn, should have been.
Well, you sign up for a PC beta. They're gonna do stress tests, like server tests.
Because that's where I'll be playing. I'll be playing on the PC. That's 60 frames per second.
I hold on. The Raven
that shit gonna look glorious. That shit is gonna be way above 60.
The Raven Flow said, hold up, God of War. Hold up, what do you say? Hold on, Jesus. God of War will outsell reboot sold across 5 consoles. God of War will outsell what's TR mean?
Tomb Raider?
Oh, rebooted across 5. Oh, okay, I got it. Oh, okay, it's gonna outsell Tomb Raider rebooted across 5 consoles.
Yo, fuck allergies, bro.
Yeah, for real. I'm dying over here, man. But listen, man, thank you guys for rocking out with me, man. I'm about to hit this Benadryl, man. I'm out of here, man. Hey,
y'all.
Xbox